The heart of Disciplined Agile's guidance is the information found in the collection of process goals. The creators of Disciplined Agile refer to this approach and body of knowledge as a toolkit. It is flexible, forming your way of working by making decisions based on process goals and desired outcomes. The tools to choose from in the process goals are Agile and Lean practices, techniques, and strategies. As a toolkit, DA has a lot of tools in it, and the process goals make it easy to find information. The primary source for process goals is the Disciplined Agile browser. It's free, and you don't even need an account to access it. All that you have to do is open it up. This is the landing page for the DA browser. Here you will be able to find the most recent version, which for this moment in time is DA 5.5, which was released March 31st of 2022. You'll also find testable versions, which are versions that are for PMI Disciplined Agile certification exams. You can also find previous versions, as well as a tentative current year release schedule. So to get to the DA browser, all you have to do is click on one of the links so that it'll open up the version you're looking for. Let's take a look at 5.5, which is the current version. So I'll click on the link. It's going to load the browser. And you'll see when we get into this that it is on the Form Team process goal, which is the first process goal in the inception phase of Disciplined Agile delivery. So Disciplined Agile delivery has 4 phases: inception, construction, transition, and ongoing. And all of the process goals that are associated with each of those phases is found in order. We can scroll down in this left-hand navigation pane, and you'll see there's also DevOps, enterprise, and value stream layers that have the process goal diagrams for those areas as well. So how the DA browser works is that we have a process goal diagram in the current view. We're looking at Form Team, and there is an upper and lower information pane. Now, this is a split screen, so you can drag the center line up or down to expose more or less information. So I'm going to just kind of put it back down a little bit. And to get to the process goal diagrams, I'll go ahead and select another one. I'll just go to Explore Scope, another process goal that's tied to the inception phase. So now you'll see Explore Scope from a process goal diagram has been exposed, and I can kind of shrink this down and show you much more of it. We can see that in the lower pane, we have some context. We have guidance around why this process goal is important and what are some of the things to consider from a process outcome perspective. Each process goal has decision points. You can select any of the ones that are displayed. I'm going to go ahead and just select Explore Usage. And now the lower information pane is displaying a brief description of this decision point, as well as the options that are associated with it. Each option has a brief description as well as trade-offs. So I could go ahead and click one like User Story, and you'll see in this lower pane it is highlighted that option down below, the brief description, and the trade-offs. That's it. It's that simple. We have some additional functionality. We could copy this URL so that we could go ahead and send this to somebody to take a look at. We could export the diagram either in JPEG or SVG formats. We have some additional resources, right? Some of where information is coming from for this specific option that I have selected. We could also search. So if I wanted to search something like test-driven development, you'll see that it will, in this lower left-hand portion of our navigation on the left-hand side, search results. So it'll show me where test-driven development or other things that are very similar can be found. I'll go ahead and just click on test-driven development. It'll open up the develop test strategy process goal, and it'll take me to the highlighted option of TDD, giving me the context of the brief description as well as the trade-offs for this specific option. There you have it. The DA browser is the primary source of guidance for process goals, as it can be updated frequently, right? On a regular basis, we get sort of new tools put into our toolbox without having to do anything other than coming to the tool and accessing it.